Hi dear, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make this hot wire turbanator. So actually I had these pieces left over from the attire that I made with my seamstress, and I was like, these pieces, I cut out these patterns that I saw and I was like, should I make it as a headband like this? I was thinking, but later on I changed my mind and this was what I made. Although I wasn't able to make it for the occasion, I wore it this very Sunday with the attire. What do you think? How does it look? Let me allow you to get through it and let me know in the comment section below what you think about the complete outfit. So before we get into the making, I would like to say a big thank you to all our subscribers, and for those just joining us, you are most welcome to the Ventcraft channel. We hope to say thank you in our next video because we are sure you would click that subscribe button. And everyone, please do ensure you like, comment and share this video. First thing you want to do is cut 42 inches of your hat wire. Now this is the 1.5 millimeter gauge hat wire, and then you wrap it. I used my Ankara, I made a bias with it and I used it to wrap the hat wire. Now don't worry about that, I didn't do that again here because I already have videos on my channel on how to get all that done, and I'll be dropping it in the description of this video. It will show you various things you need to know about getting that stage done. After you have done that, 1 yard of your lace will be enough, more than enough to use and wrap your hat wire. Now I didn't show that procedure again because I have done it severally on my channel. So all I'm going to do is drop the link in the description of this video on how to get that done, and I'm sure some of you already know how to do that because we've done it severally. The next thing you want to do is take that wrapped hat wire with your lace, and I'm going to be measuring 3 inches from the edge. Now I tried using chalk and it wasn't showing, so what I did was I started using safety pin. Of course, there are many ways to kill a rat. If you have office pin, this would be preferable, but I couldn't find my office pin, so I made use of what I could find, and that was a safety pin, a very tiny safety pin like that. So that's what I used, and I was measuring 3 inches all the way around and marking it with that. But if your chalk can if your tailor's chalk can put a marking on it, fantastic. That is the best, really, if you can get that done that way. But the tailor's chalk wasn't just giving any mark on it, and I didn't want to make any mistakes, so this was what I did. So just in case you happen to fall into the same shoes as I did, get your anything you can use to hold it down on that marking. So we're doing 3 inches all the way around. Remember, your hat wire is 42 inches and it was joined together and that wrapped in the loop method with the same Ankara of my attire. So if you can use normal bias or whatever you want to use to wrap yours up, but I wanted mine to match my attire, so I made use of the same piece, the missed pieces of material that was left over from the material that the tailor sewed for me. You saw the attire, okay? So that's what I did all the way around. After that was done, I took my needle and thread and started sewing at that particular point, the 3 inches mark there where I marked all the way around. Now if you have a sewing machine, you can make use of sewing machine. I would advise, if you do have a sewing machine, please do make use of a sewing machine to sew it all the way around, because when I was cutting it, as you will see me later on, I noticed some part wasn't sewn, and so I had to get back to sew that part. Now when you're sewing, I would suggest that you use the back stitches and not the running stitches. That would help hold it as if you were using a sewing machine. If you can make it smaller, fantastic, but I didn't make mine small really. I did kind of like an average size measurement, so I just did it all the way around like so. I hope you're gaining value from this video so far. If you are, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're going to be making something like this, I know we haven't yet finished the video, but do let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so, and tell me, what other method can you use to wrap your hat wire? We've done that before. I've showed you 2 methods in which you can wrap your hat wire. I said this was the loop method. what is the other method. Now keep watching and learning. Okay, so once you're done with that, you can knot it, and then you take your scissors and start cutting it a little bit away from where you sewed. Now be very, very careful. You don't want to cut where you've sewed. Oh no, you're gonna be screaming if you do that. Because you can imagine all the lace and everything will just come out. Nah, 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 nah. So please be very careful. So what I was doing was I was opening it up a bit. Do you understand? When I cut it a bit after the scissors, I opened it up to be checking to know, okay, is there space? Where do I cut from? So that's what I did, and I finally cut it all the way around. So keep watching and learning. Now this was that point where I told you that I saw a part that was loosened, so I'm just sewing it up there. So just check when you're doing and ensure that all is sewn perfectly well. Keep watching and learning. The next thing I did was to wear my turban that I had already made. Now, if you don't know how to make turban, you want to join us in the Craft Academy for our class 1, and it will show you how to make your turban with the V band. Okay, that's what I made use of. But you can use even the pleated turban, any turban at all you can use. But this one, I made use of the V-shaped band turban. Okay, so I placed it on my mannequin head, and now I'm sewing this to it. Can you see? What I did was that I'm sewing it to the joining part, the part that joins the band to the other part of the turban. So that's where I'm making my sewing. So I grab part of the lace from the hat wire, and then I grab the turban. So that's what I'm going to do all the way around. I will show you when I remove it for the turban. I noticed that it was grabbing the, what do you call it, the net on the mannequin head, so I had to be cutting it with scissors. At some point when I wanted to take it off, I noticed it was holding, so I took it off and I started sewing it on my work table. So you would also see it there, and I guess both ways would enable you know how to sew the lace, that the turban, the hat wire that you have laced to the turban. Now, okay, you can see it here. Can you see? So I grab part of the lace, grab part of the turban, and I sew. So I'm going to be doing this all the way around. So keep watching and learning. You're done, of course, you knot it. And the next thing I did, remember this other pattern that you saw before? I cut out this pattern from the lace. So remember, since it's an Ankara, sorry, not lace, Ankara, it will flare at the edge. So I'm using lighter to burn the edges. And after I bond the edges, I'm using my E7000 to put on the edges of the pattern that I cut out. I also put in the middle, and I'm going to be covering, actually after you sew the back of the laced part, you're going to be seeing the edges are not smooth at all. It needs covering. So that's what I made use of this pattern to do. I covered all those parts that were not so nice, do you understand, lace coming out and all that. I used this to cover it all the way around. So you could find anything you want to use. You can use trimmings, you can use small roses. Just think up of something. It's a creative world, and make yours look nice. Or you can cut out pattern like I did and cover it up. The circle didn't come out looking nice, but this kind of gave it one queenly look. I'm sure you are noticing it. If you think it makes it look kind of queeny, don't let me, queenly, that's what I mean, Queenly. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So if you think it gives it that queenly look, like you can see, do let me know in the comment section below. And the next thing I did was I took this other trimmings that have some stones on it, and I placed it flat on the lacy part. I didn't put it on the turban, no. I made it to stand up. Okay, and when you put the first part, you have to hold it a bit and wait for it to stick before you start doing the other part. If not, it will fall and follow you and say, come, let's go together. Of course, and we want it on the Turbanator, don't we? So that's what I did, and I did it all the way around. So keep watching and learning. That's how I made this gorgeous hat wire Turbanator. I think it looks gorgeous, but I would like to have your own opinion. What do you think? How does it look? Would you be making one? Do let me know in the comment section below if you'll be making one, and let me know what you're going to use to make yours, the accessories, the materials that you're going to be making use of. And if you did gain value from this video, please do give me a thumbs up to let me know that you did. And if you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified of my upcoming videos. And then check out this next video.